been scheduled for the minister responsible for education to respond to. He is seated, and therefore, without much ado, I call on Honorable Damata Ama Apianima Salam, Member of Parliament for Efijia Kwabre South, to pose question numbered 422.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. With your permission and pursuant to the order 883, I rise to ask question number 422, standing in the name of Honorable Ajiada Mata.
Go ahead.
Ajiada Mata Apianima Salam, to ask the Education Minister what broader strategies the ministry is adapting to.
Minority Whip.
Annual statement by the Audit Committee.
To ask the Education Minister what broader strategies the ministry is adapting to improve the welfare of teachers, particularly those posted in the rural areas. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, let me thank you for the opportunity to respond to the question standing in the name of the member for Efijia Kwabre South, Ms. Damata. Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, is implementing a number of targeted strategies to improve the welfare, motivation, and retention of teachers across the country, particularly those posted to rural and underserved areas. Teacher welfare is positioned as a national priority to strengthen their motivation, dignity, and retention, and for long-term education outcome gains. As part of government efforts to attract, motivate, and retain teachers in deprived and underserved communities, special incentives have been put in place for teachers who accept posting to such areas. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to note that one of these incentives is a reduction in the number of years required to qualify for study leave. Originally, it was 3 years if you are in a deprived area. We have reduced it now to 2 years. So any person who accepts posting to a rural deprived area after 2 years of service can apply for study leave with pay. We also are engaged in continuous education and capacity building of teachers across the country. In addition, Mr. Speaker, government is committed to roll out a 20% salary we assured for rural posting allowance for teachers serving in rural and deprived areas, and the Ministry of Finance, GS, and the Ministry of Education is working as implementing that. Mr. Speaker, a significant thing that affects the welfare of teachers is their shelter, housing. We are currently engaged in some discussion to deploy the Teacher Dabre initiative of President Mahama, which was in the NDC manifesto, which will provide accommodation for teachers in rural areas to address the housing challenges that often affect teacher deployment and retention in those areas. Under this initiative, deliberate measures are being taken to ensure that the construction of new school facilities is accompanied by teacher accommodation. So this time we've directed that if contracts are awarded for school blocks, it necessarily must include an accommodation facility for the teacher as part of government effort. Mr. Speaker, the Teacher Dabre initiative is led by the administrator of the District Assembly Common Fund. We want it to be as decentralized as possible. What the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Education will provide would be our pension fund, referred to as GSOP, which currently has about 12 billion standing, that can be used as collateral to roll out the Teacher Dabre initiative. So we are working together. Yesterday I briefed the Honorable Minister for Works and Housing that we need a joint cabinet memo of the Minister for Finance, Minister for Education, Minister for Works and Housing, and local government to get the roadmap to the implementation of the Teacher Dabre initiative. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any supplementary question?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask Minister for Education how the ministry is collaborating with the local authorities and the government agencies to improve living and working conditions of rural teachers? Thank you.
Yes, Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we are working to improve the condition of teachers across the country. In fact, Mr. Speaker, for the record, this government can be credited with what we call a new scheme of service for officers working under the Ghana Education Service. Mr. Speaker, originally, promotion was tied to office. We have the couple that and teachers who have served long will enjoy their promotion regardless whether office was there or not, and it will be supported by accompanying privileges and facilities for them. So we are generally working to improve the welfare of teachers. Currently, the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission is engaged in some negotiation with teacher unions across the country. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any further question?
No, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. We move to question numbered 424, standing in the name of Honorable Rafoku Edusei, Member of Parliament for Bekwai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise under Order 88.3. I have the authority by the...
Please do.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask the Minister for Education the rationale behind the reduction in the public school quota for placement in grade A senior high school from 30% to 50% for 2025 BEC candidates, and how this aligns with Article 25(1) of the 1992 Constitution, guaranteeing equal educational opportunities. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, let me thank you for the opportunity to respond to question 424 in the name of Honorable Rafoku Edusei, Member for Bekwai. Mr. Speaker, Article 25(1) of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana guarantees that all persons shall have the right to equal educational opportunities and facilities, with a view to achieving the full realization of that right. Basic education shall be free, compulsory, and available to all. This constitutional provision underpins government's commitment to ensuring that every Ghanaian child has equitable access to quality basic education, irrespective of socioeconomic background, geographic location, or the type of basic school attended. Mr. Speaker, the placement of candidates into senior high school under the Computerized School Selection and Placement System, the CSSPS, is guided by the principle of fairness, merit, transparency, and equity, while academic performance remains the primary basis for placement. Government also takes into account the need to ensure balanced access to quality secondary education for all categories of learners. Mr. Speaker, for the 2025 placement exercise, a total of 734,382 vacancies were declared across all senior high schools and senior high technical schools and technical and vocational institutions. 70 private senior high schools were included in this year's placement process for the first time, at least to expand access. These private institutions collectively declared 25,500 vacancies. Their strategic inclusion helped ease the congestions in public schools as part of our effort to phase out the double track system. Mr. Speaker, the double track system undoubtedly is affecting the delivery of the quality of secondary education and does not allow for sufficient student-to-people contact, teacher-to-people contact, or teacher-to-learner or student contact. But, Mr. Speaker, historically, there are imbalances in the provision of quality secondary education. You essentially cannot compare the quality of Achimota or Wesley girls to maybe Buaku Secondary School or Bunkurugu Yonyo Primary School. That is a fact of a historical imbalance. in the provision of adequate, equitable secondary education facility. But, Mr. Speaker, there remains a strong bias towards Category A schools, with 65%, 393,593 of candidates choosing them as their first choice. So you have Category A. Every parent, every student wants a Category A school, yet available vacancies is only 76,537. So it means of the 393,000, we are likely to disappoint 200,000 of those applicants. Not the doing of government, because we have not sufficiently provided for adequate infrastructure for the senior high schools across the country. A significant cost of placement challenge each year. Mr. Speaker, approximately 141,637 students choose Category B schools as their first choice, despite the available capacity of about 32.5%, which is around 284,607 of the total vacancies. However, Category C schools represent over half, 53% of total vacancies, and only 68,509 students select Category school. So, Mr. Speaker, every student wants a Category A school, or at worst, under the circumstance, a Category B schools. Mr. Speaker, that is why we designed the Star J initiative, which I reported here, Mr. Speaker, at my last appearance, that the World Bank is supporting us with $300 million to build at least 10 new senior high schools across the country, including technical and vocational institutions. We will also retool and re-equip and rehabilitate about 150 secondary schools across the country. That I'm awaiting the Minister of Finance, then we get a joint cabinet memo and walk it back to Parliament for Parliament consideration. Mr. Speaker, free senior high school education policy on placement, especially for elite school, stipulates that 30% of the declared vacancies in Category A. So now we are saying that even the community where the school is, they must have room to support students from that particular area. This is part of our affirmative action policy. Mr. Speaker, the opportunity for senior high school has expanded highly in Ghana. An analysis of the 2025 computerized school selection and placement system outcomes indicate that the policy objective was substantially achieved, and indeed 123,309 candidates were placed in Category A senior high schools. 71,406 were graduates of public basic schools, representing 57.91% of total placement, while 51,000 graduates of private basic schools accounted for 42%. These results, Mr. Speaker, demonstrates that the placement exercise not only met the policy requirement of reserving at least 30% of vacancies for public basic school graduates, but it significantly surpassed it. Public basic school graduates received nearly 6 out of every 10 placements in all Category A schools across the country, reflecting the effective implementation of the affirmative action provision. Mr. Speaker, we are currently revising the CSSPS so that we have an improved portal to allow for more transparency and equity in it. But the truth is, if we want to do it right, we must expand and invest more in the infrastructure of secondary schools across the country. Both dormitories and classrooms will have to be provided for. I thank you.
Any supplementary question?
No, Mr. Speaker, thank you.
Yes.
Speaker, thank you very much. Mr. Minister, from your answer to the question on equipping the 150 schools, you say you have $300 million from the World Bank to equip 150 schools. Is it your case that the mere provision of the equipment to the schools will raise the schools to Category A school? If not, what do you think will make a Category C school achieve the status of a Category A school? Thank you.
Yes, Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Minister of Education and GS, if you want to expand as
Buni awada ya yama bwa dancham don hu santra ko puburumu popochichi a ufrinsu ase be kasa danchama wa yenyi wachinye kan tamanti kodu ya bakan kama yankaruni ya humudro wonya be ma wote tatatata na odi mirika kototata netiti wa wusi afritete wokukodrufu a wasani okokoroko danta amuno se wodanta bekwen a waji udin wa akono Kofi se wo ko ba bia ma de nchiwani mo ne bia na onankanini bi dakwam anopa bosu agugu nusu ama ni trimu aye nya edua na de hia wotuja etiketu eso da ye kase abodwese na yemfa mfimfimu hunahuna wo ye kukuru wo yantu mi nanso wutimi kukuru de omanfo antimi yankukuru am ye de kroi mu nsam hye wano se ka kire ye wo kama koma atoyem na de onimu tuo no wono ne ye de ni gina tro no ano yanu nti ye de Ghana kuma nyina hye wonsa ama Ghana kuma ba wunti na yete na neidie ye se EZRA adechie EZRA kire oboafo yanu nti Kofi wo ye ya nopa mu boafo boaboa nsam na no na mfoforo ye esan se ye ni ofoforo bia Kofi watena se ye de yanso ya yakrado ye tiewu yanu nti Kaso Kasa.
Yes, it is another day. And fiada, the 7th day, the 3rd day of the 7th month of the year 2026. It's exactly 7 o'clock. Good morning. It is the Reverend Kofi Asante, and with my friend Aduanaba Kofi Asante, by the special grace of God, we are Methodist Suffer. If it's a break, we'll be with you. And then a public memorable holiday. It's the 1st July. And said Ghana, the statutory, actually, every holiday at ABC, the midweek or in course of the week, the bar weekends. And we celebrate it now twice. So, those of you who enjoyed the holiday, you have a long weekend. In fact, one of the longest weekend, especially when Yamea Doma Homachin, Meme da Homachin, Adiache, Kwesiada, the Ghana Black Stars. Is it Kwesiada Homachin or Meme da Homachin?
94.1 at Kumasi.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Tinti, Omombe Heno, Adiache, Omura Meme them. Oh, okay. And the Yenda. Oh, I see. So that is how it's going to be. And then I don't pay my main chair will be Biara. The papa of the house, Apostle General, I papa to pay good morning with the mama engineer now. But don't forget, say Kachra was EZRA, we will of course be relocating to a new premises. Nyamiadom, all things are being equal. The father of the house, Iguso, or Bokapa, ye body kabasa. I tell you, I thought I take the grace, but he is the man into the Lord is working. Say yes. EZRA Communications and will be operating directly from TUC close to Dakudum and Nyamiadum. All things are working together. The Apostle General Ebapanankasa Ebaba Randa and update na after say Nyame and I'm not sure we near SOE in Nara. And it's going to be one of the biggest ever media conglomerate in Ghana. Not in Asante region, but in Ghana. And that is a fact. That is a fact. And I'm ready to interrogate all that. And of course, giving you the needed understanding. You say prepare well. You move everywhere, Brabumwa. Opportunity to meet Pierre, so now you're ready for it. Where we Nelson, when you may be a look me, when you have been try, but you may assume a tray be and a tray will become, and I say tailoring be crack on. A bet me a basse, Nessie, do be too kind, will be too kind, baby. No, now you hear Omo Butri, take opportunity. Oh, sorry, me young man, organ, is see what over command you know, be on Pombo. You are there, you've not taken advantage. Prepare well. There are many opportunities. I move brave and at the Yabako baby. Let me tell you something. Our baby, our knowledge. Our qua school mudu bedru. Our baby, I will subbind the behavior edu bedu. And our baby, our talent edu bedu. Baby, and dear do bedu no talent ain't me for you. baby our talent do bedu no wo knowledge ntimi friend ho mpacho wo ya dabo we university Lewin we university but the talent kura no ednadu akiri. I have seen many people being blessed because of their talent. When you're ready, so we add the bibia can their war. And now there be a wabu sa sepata part me ko ware Russia ni bro ni baya. Now that's what you do man ntimi fa bibia an ko abrabo ho. And I'm there my say all the excuses are and a penny American say prepare well. Once you have not seen any crowd, prepare. The Lord is preparing you to encounter. When you meet that situation, are you prepared? And okay, good morning. Brother Take is on the line. We are entering the long weekend. You know the understanding of our weather. Now you what will be happening over the weekend. Brother, good morning.
Good morning, Reverend.
Now what is saying? Ready ni energy ni ye. Me pacho ewi mu sacha ye be ko saying.
Well, me da say ya. Ti ko ni na aya kete di. Reverend Pakano pay a community is a table, Jim and Franza and a quarter monument. And a pay so win on a better. So when a Bepijano, now so I read the Abayani organ and finishing from Kumasi and then a Portamo. Tina some things, you know, about 1 o'clock and there's a swimuna and I said, maybe my custom. Then my free best normally and no and I do know at the Google Kumasi and then a bottom. Now a bit tremors to talk 1 hour a half and then Western North Hornamo and so Hornamo I be Google Kumasi and you may. Dancing or china so you're very expected. Not what you're dancing, you're expected. And then Ghana Panabi, Ghana teaching Ghana now for and then thinking in a very expected.
Brother Mayana was say. This with this update we'll prepare ourselves. Thank you very much. Ready to kuna motese neno edin komo giving us the update of the weather. Adusi is here. Adusi, good morning.
Good morning, Opa.
Na bibia bokodia. Nyamia say. So far, what's going on the social media?
Social media. Never be bring the course one say Ochana Martin Black House for match.
Yes.
Separation because we you do or die.
Yes.
We know if you rent to a
Krabobe 2.
Now I also women say African brothers no. See no Kamia ko say omu nyina be fie.
Just say one.
Omu nyina be fie. Say Morocco ni team
too bad.
Omo abone die. So far aka Kived and Ghana and Yamoye. Because Morocco the team for Senegal Kofi, Ivory Coast Kofi, Algeria so Kofi nra.
Algeria for us almost saying.
EZRA
6 2. Oh.
Switzerland share Algeria.
I Switzerland. Okay, Algeria for.
The Egyptians so na me bonnet. They say aka Ghana, Egypt, Cape Verde. Na Ghana, Egypt, Cape Verde no so no Cape Verde ni Argentina. Ya no so no Eden. And Egypt and so Australia. Betimi afem. Ghana so no Colombia. Nti we be enkoduru ochena anopa be no nsia no de na yehunu say Africa no say ni ejina. Confirm say Egypt bebo 6 p.m. ne. Na Cape Verde so abo 10 p.m. na.
No, but too bad. I just say all of a sudden we've lost everything.
But from group stage na Nigeria say 10 countries say free Africa call ye na emu 9 wetin qualify from group stage.
Very
round of 32 no 9 no emu 6 yabo.
That means there's na 32 ni man ka do na nke be ku fio.
And there's third place no so African no so a boy because you would do na the third place na every
Senegal
na the third na the every nti ka third ne nka ho Kofi intem, but so far Morocco and etimia femu na amanfo kan African mentality or chana magana African mentality says Senegal she too no atana ho akabe 5 minutes amia
na watana wa ma ya ba be sha
out ho nenso ye no ye na she tu a ne nka just FIFA eba be say free park no so Ghana they say 2 na no a nka information me san be ye 811 information can go 8 defenders and in fact another trend on social media na over double asama na okay onim say double on TikTok is it almost a verified account
yes
ni nyina ne say boy no akwa John Telly ama no a trend kodru na no Ghana ni England no je John Telly hey John Terry John Terry so cry posti double in fact double trend on social media said they walk on na everyone saw abutre can so echo court Accra High Court na say no the aba say omo beja no the America for no
that is not concluded yet because he filed an application to stop the process and a court empty an application. So what it is that the state niyan ruling what has the empty that is court to and then the lawyers would then argue from the state point of view now you say for now extradition no ebe juma or any juma but I think as it is now a very interesting aspect of it easy
no so no na me can say me say on say Monday na mtia na me ka say
EZRA 94.1 Adum Kumasi
na nyina ye hudi ye ma na wotwe wiamo se ga na beka ho ase bi
eno an obi anka ha ze bia
obi anka because wiabo enti Ghana no ayete no na no ene na me ready adi bi Sentuo oil e wotema
EZRA 94.1
2021 ena womo ohya se womo esi sa refinery no na EP4 petro krata akoma Chinese company no a osie ni se baby a osi Sentuo oil no eyensuom intimanisi EP4 krata ekokoma Chinese company but monya word mama Sentuo oil no na anu ada ya mampani yera jomama e dia sokobo form se oba bebam oba ba betirim e bia EPH krata asema yinsi ne ho yensuo no mampani esan so dia sokobo form se o tirim konsiesi oba ensuo to ye ho nyina yiri
ebe yiri
ho nyina yiri
se obi enua no obi adamfo no obi Ghana ha obi bibi no obi nti when we are even talking about something of national interest, we always lose oversight. And I was saying that with the John Dramani Muhammad here, well, if he's not careful, he would obviously not, you know, and well, said they're not gonna avoid expecting them. And that is going to be a very, very, very pathetic situation for a man whose trust
Sentuo oil no but fa newspaper now report here 2021 newspapers report say EPF4 atro krata akwa
se omunyai
se ho ne yensuom entima omu nsi Chinese company no amfi EPA we ensi wa brochire enie over we 22nd April 2021 tema Sentuo oil defies EPA's directives begin construction of refinery on wetland. This was 2021 and EPA ebo Sentuo oil for kokosei baby a womo AC womo dan no
enye
eho ye ensuo to a ebe yiri omo amfi mampani ma ba ye Sandia so kobo fam ho say e hosu anti ye tirem 92 acres no e hosu ye tirem ensuo to ye from 2021 and 2026 ensuo to ye ho nyina.
We are back.
Ho nyina yiri
talking about the same thing.
Esi ya Ghana fo bi ye mfantansa wo ide ade asie yi 2036 ebi be san so asi.
Oh yeah.
Yeti kromwa 2036 ebi be san so asi afa amanfo. Esi ye 94.1 Lojokuku MP na tesi wo nyahwe oh nyahwe now mampani dia lupremu e wo soro na ohwefom na camera sini so na se opesu osun opesu oyedai okay yera ba omia no aba ni asoso ne nsa no dem suom greater Accra minister na onenam suom na ya so ne nsa obi awu dan suom obi awu dan suom ensu afo obi amanawu oba na maba ba ni nam suom na Ghana for ye nyina ka ho enti wo ya Ghana ni na wo kwa akota asase e wo ye nsuom na sabe se wo ye tibon koso na so obekwa akoto a ensuo ni fawa regional minister de obeba ho da ya mampani betina play mu ahwefom wo ye nso betina radio su ni TV so
ni aka ho asam sa
wo mabie mfe ye wa wasem ani nti ye kan ya kira Ghana fo a eze bia e pekasa Jesa abantimi mwa wo Ghana ni abantimi mwa hwe Ghana ni yenye sika kakra kota asase na chese nsuom na afunti no na akwa akoto nsuom asase okoka o ye be fele nsuo so betimasi nsuo kwa ya etidi si ya awro
the the devastating effect and consequence any republic and a republic holiday na on the 1st of July, and a mark in 1960, and our my Ghana be fully a sovereign country, I obey independence.
EZRA 94.
Commemorated the adoption of new constitution. The any constitution is swearing in Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as the first president serving as the final ties to the British monarchy. How you see? The meaning of Saharian Republic is centered on 3 pillars. 1, true independence as a country. And while Ghana is gaining independence from the British rule on the 6th of March 1957, now a initially constitutional monarch with the Queen Elizabeth II as the head of the state, Republic Day signifies the moment Ghana taking over absolute control of its destiny, drafting its own laws, being led by its own people, and of course the total independence of the country. Now, any another pay if you do holiday. The entire would do holiday. No, listen to me. Namenka Asembijrao. 2. It is also called the Senior Citizens Day. On this day, President of the Republic ever recognizes senior citizens.
94.1.
A time for the nation to honor the elderly and thank them, the founding generation. So almost struggle and sacrifice. And I'm our minor about to do baby dream. 2. A pan-African pride. Because Ghana and the first sub-Saharan African nation to achieve independence, it transitioned into a republic and inspire other African nations. So no one will fight for all more right and their own self-determination. Obi kanchira me Ghana ni awutem anopai after the nation sustained the 3 pillars as a republic day, a total independence. Are we independent? Are we? Oh, are we? And now the newspaper, MC Amoma newspaper on the April 18th April 1960. That is April, May, June, July. 4 months to becoming how do you call it, a republic. Do you see? 4 months to becoming republic. And so you for Ghana. MC, I'll get me that newspaper on our page. 4 months becoming independent. Total republic. Our Ghana. And so you for. Man, there is a story about railway. Me ba be chere wase now. Be the railway story ni fast train service planned and mamenya daje is it hey oman we on we are Ghana ni an prayer no ebisa won say oman no ye frase wo hen ye ba be wie hen na ye ko ne sen na ye ba be du hen oh Ghana tell you fast passenger train service have been proposed for Ghana. Story was written on 18th of April 1960.
Yes, sir. And then that story of some.
I do see 1960 up to 2026.
66 years old.
First passenger train, they may run on the Kumasi Accra lane. Oh. Said the transport Akibot yesterday in the FA Akibors yesterday in the house. This was revealed by FH Ringlisted of the British Transport Railways and Transport Auxiliary at Accra. Who's at that time? No, na Britain for no and na ministerial position be kra na o na edi so enti na transport Britain transport railway for railway for no and na air planning for Ghana your railway system don't propose say it was a free Kumasi e ba kra your railway system you be train fast train enye no market ticket you fast train anka show na babedu. He said the proposed service might be run with railway coaches, available power, rolling stock, refurbished second-hand trains. The general manager and the Railway and Harbours Authority added a total revenue of 116,277 pounds from it. Freight traffic was expected this year, which was 1960. Ghana ni awutie ma no pay newspaper we scroll come be a date the one baby ana Ghana ni bia ka se Kofi Asante no o ha nani 1960 any date ni the daily graphic and a report here Monday April 18th 1960. We are celebrating Republic Day and now pay. We are Ghana here. Bow your heads down and cry. Ask yourself, say, why have we gotten here?
94.1
1960. You see a yiri one kind. And yes, Sanu. Circle. I just woke ni fear ne siwano. That papa we was cut time. Kokum our cycle. Nani ni aba ani ni amema ewo koko ewo hena mpoli
94.1
and one be see dan one mu firi nkoko one be do koko hena mpoli ewo Western North they dan ba ko di kan see here ewo cycle one of the multi-millionaires kasi and nanam way the type of car na Ghana you use
EZRA
over 66 years on. 70 years after independence. Ghana that's what here to so. The same mistake and problem now. Now you know and that's why we cry mu ye nya sabi anopai. Nyansani bia wo ye leader say I am taking the bold decision as a leader and a country to ensure and say we will still get the nation fixed. Rollins ba no here dey. Akofo ado ba omoyo do mama ba bo ya. Hey Ghana, where are we going? And a probing country me 17 years on after independence. Not ye plan said ye did railway e be free friend then Accra abe Kumasi ene Now me ko share madam for sofo ba kwere. A wonya accident wo Kumasi Accra road. Ya ye no operation ko afọ. Wow. Ya de dade awura ne nsa wemu. Ya de ba ko wura ne sisi echi aba be sini.
Adum Kumasi.
Ka ne nya accident no na ne ba na obutu ne ba no so. Na ka nkonwa no begu ne so na ntina nipa 3 na awuda ne so. Ye twitwai eyi no every day nipa wu ewo Kumasi nkrankwan so. De ya ebisa no say na nipa say na wu ye o nipa bi we de say nye hwe.
EZRA 94.1.
It is a Ghana ye kan nipa dodo a awuo na ye de aye ho atake hu decision. What a shameful country. 70 years on after independence and about 66 years of a Republic Day in Ghana.
EZRA 94.1.
Why did we get here? Ya ma me no mo manyinyini a modi mfia che no anopa mo ne ani nkomo wate. Eye dan ye da so te ye to so eye duabo amamwo bone tibon nkos sam na aye o my Ghana ya bedu de be ye duoi e die nti e no man da so te ye to so a ye ntimi hu kra amfa ebo hanhyem. Dear Nessie
94.1.
Somebody must tell me something because I am just ashamed of myself as a Ghanaian. And I can oh Kofi ya wasumdwe enti asumdwe ne kwa keke ne kra ye nya no eh and that is all. That is all. And now we are African countries. Common to that me pacho wo. We learn from the best, not from the West, because utie sa nchemu ya me de ma Ghana fo anope ya. Ghana is the premium, the leaders are na yen abibiman nyina ehwe yen.
EZRA 94.1 Adum Kumasi
Na ehwe yen. And this is how it just o mine nyina dwen. Na ye daba akusi wo say on day like this. Ye nyina baby say ho say, so what do we want as a country? We are full soldier ye discover no agye
Adum Kumasi.
MP no aye be nyansani MP. Mana kwa kodi wo my Ghana anim as o man no. Ye pedi o woska. Ani sika bu oduro. Na wo de ba yetimi ato aba e de ama no. De o waje a onim nyansa obekọ a onkọ ye sikadie basa no. Oni skanti kwa apia na aboa ni dwan yira ye onhwe. Ye nto aba ma no. And this is it. And this is all what we know as a country.
EZRA 94.1.
Na brabo mu nyina adwuma kura wonye bi da. Adwuma onye bi da. Obedi DC bedi MP a wonya no ho tam. Enra NDC Deputy Youth Organizer. Oh yeah,
94.1
Deputy sa area na anam hajide Sports Authority as then National Sports Authority.
Yeah.
Okoya ono so ye de ne call de ya okosepe ne hu bebiri. What try the after post say
94.1
politicians say ya ba ban mu ya na yanya dollars no omo ye dey no omudi teni o wadusi a young man our babedi offend then Deputy National Sports Authority.
Okay.
Post or day ban said politicians now
94.1
omunya skakasia omudi ni sesia no omo ye den en omudi. Deputy Director General of National Sports Authority. And the post or say politicians are a pocket between $5 million to $10 million after every deal. How do they actually manage to spend that money? Politicians are pocketing $5 million to $10 million of every deal. How do they spend it?
Because a dozen.
Me pacho say any serious contract, Rolling Star one, that way we can answer your friend. Baby son say, "Sa question na will be son. When yes can it be? And what pekwan will be dino and a Ghana function and a drink and answer say." Nobody is watching the watchman. Ghana who is Ghana any nyansa. And here for you I am kwasi afo. Hey,
Ezra 94.1
and then 1960 and a Ghana ye kai. Ya ma ye ho mo. Mabru na enya djuma nye. And a nam kremu banchire. Road one hour we school nyina. Obi awie school. And a person will share with me. Do we have the lines ready? How many years and where we are school this year? Application do what say and what wrong. What you must say at saying, me pasa mabrune me kasa. How many of us and a application? Me but we are investing. How many years ni? How are you surviving it? How are you surviving it? Yeah, eska for the man kwa na enyeska.
Ezra
94.1 Yene no ifu edi ani egum. Ya maami ni bi ya papa ni bi. Yenu obia tu bebre sa. Anopa 0531 455105. We are Ghana ni babu na wutie bi.
Ezra 94.1 Adum Kumasi.
School. Wo pay adwuma. How many years ni? How are you surviving it? Share with me. I just want somebody to talk to me. Just talk to me. Talk to me. Call me and talk to me. Reverend. Say. Obana nimba be yama yourself. Say be see twa so of phone so no. Because we any abro. Reverend na ye ni abre.
94.1
Ni abre papa. Ya boka o Ghana ya bregu. My mabru just say ye huni ya nya ho. Wasting taxpayers' money. Bassa. Do we have anybody? 0531455105 and 0558 620300. Then you would tell me pay babru. We start tertiary school. How many years ni saying I will survive? Good morning. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Nene Kase. I'm into you.
We school, we did in 3 years. We two kada.
Also, we are there.
We did technically 3 years.
3 not technically for you. And I'm going to be a port and I is close to you.
Up to now, the new information be about.
Ezra
94.1
Wow. Until after training college, I tria mukama malawa school mu say munyi ni na matre Ghana for the ankwala do mun sabi enkura say omunya ti akura no wudi ayo kana twie.
Yes, and no police work for no pan year number. Easy kra.
Ezra
Mama no papa expect say after o ma hwe no enka won so bra be hafie akoye o kada fie. My God.
Yes.
And as you walk driving through the street of Ghana, dear na ya na koso wa dream as a babu.
Last 4 years, I am
94.1
Maya pani henachi akwala nso henachi bia de obenya no die. Hello, good morning.
94.1
On the next caller. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Nekase.
But your friend could see it because if you are crying, I'm a Samai.
EZRA 94.1
Mojuma Moye, on say Munipa Mokano Coreno. Yana Adeba, so my Ghana, Yan Fano Korean Chow Man Yefunu. Reverend, maybe we invest 2001. Na anyone could ye internet say the cushion kaka. Now me Uber driver.
94.1
online driving on boot a 30%
of every charge.
Yes, me found Kofi be and no more taxes are banning dear go mosono. One more bear cost no into Yena you use to up no. Yen see tria. What I say, and so I bind the back VH and the cushion.
Oh, yes, nothing.
Reverend, a yaw reho, a cry high tea. So we bush any BNC down here, Ubetinamua. Reverend, a Jumana, you are aside is carrying a come a few raffle. So I say,
maybe you're so quite me as was about found word too.
Miss Rev, me quanya, I must have a tea.
EZRA
You're quiet to sing line your papa. As an adult, at the side drip machine see by come and come from me trust to take it. Am I? Reverend, it won't. It is start May 2020 man to 2024 man to me say the new election box is what men fan chain cry.
And they yanon say yan tons one because you're for the tona you president my year. And then they have a problem no.
I don't know. Reverend, I dare ya me yan say, Ukwa Bruchira and Casa disaster ye see ye. President won't try helicopter move and fan for you. I helicopter no. I don't know. I
can't just a nipagu roof so. Ah, yeah, you just a continent play as a sawomo or panatim.
Would it nam so? Oh, say, once a 77 and 24 say, in the Pedia, I didn't get you in the Pediana bread. Say, I didn't get you in the Pediana bread. Once you go on more. Once I would not to party him. And say, I didn't get Kurana. Once I was support to party, and who could stand for who could those areas and who here for? It is high time to Ghana for 77. Yamaya Julia Juma
94.1
Yamaya Julia Juma. Reverend, Michelle Musaya Namura, who I told them in that time in Timin Fred. Mura, they say, Mia Juma 16 hours a day. So, person, in fact, they are 800 on online Juma, and so to me, Juma from an upper 6 to somewhere 11 to 12. Into a man we ye say in a more a be
EZRA
oh my God. Adu Nanko Maya to a man with ye the amount my manager Obi Casso been first come so be botomu. Me important mamma ten come quine with ye yamame. Maminian can yan them maminian suonom. These are basic things are gonna nibia every country. Or money you and no any. 3 basic social amenities.
EZRA 94.1 Edu Kumasi.
Osafo.
What would you to galam say? Akufuad wakoto drip machine abegu kremu. Ya nom na di to galam say. Nothing. Eye boni and say, oh, hello, good morning.
Hello, Osafo.
Yes, one America.
From Kwabi, because the contact.
I don't remember you what.
Openica saying, I mean, this is the Minian of a kind. I will have to party in the dinner. If you understand, I want him before our president or mine, and you see that if you look at Ukraine, it didn't say from Canada, Japan, annual position, but you would do movies in Papa Traffic. And as I both 1 million, we did browse in India, also baby, and never have some check. Lake one another idea galam say la okaka this you need to know for as when you be we have a way I mean
0558620300 where babunu ye kai Ghana as a Republic Day. How many years were we school? Utifie de adwuma na wo ye. Hello, good morning.
EZRA 94.1
One minute kasi.
we are the before dance in the United States of Propo.
I ain't you.
No, I'm fire, wood, me fire, wood, me fire, the other fire, no, I can't.
And no America I am for them. And the politicians are wiki. I want to academy. Once I be 56 years, 70 years. But no corruption. Yeah, would be a quan and go for a dear. Waiting nothing, never do anything. Huh? Go. Bonnie no with him, Bonnie Quan. Huh? Okay, politicians. I can Bonnie would be in a corner and I'm a ball man. You can corruption. Then more in a victim guy. The Giska 500 million. Head in a court. Where I pay by Guinea. Near the son. We're going to when you're revenue, feeling when you Brahmo players and who will feel ya. What I'm going to ask you from? What you know what you don't want to be Yakupo. Bonnie, I sent for him. What you have to do now, Philly.
0558620300. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, one I'm going to say.
The battle maker, your friend, Kwabena, Owusu, answer. The castle free was from train area, and so.
I mean, too.
The battle, the Ecoso, a man, high time, papa. Assemblyman for Nina wasn't Gomoya demo. A good father, a coffee Fidiaba. Self Fidi any more. FDN most suggestion one maintenance fee, one fee. Assemblyman work for this work here for 10 million. And Sana, yet the FDN man. Nano may yet a dime or Plamoso. One more baby, what here J man temune, a one more cacaracola, no more giska. If you love Whisker. And Sana would coach here for 10 million, idea. And so I'm with a man high. Nano fully Kuromudia, Plakukochi, and a Kuya accident. Other than what's a question. Obia Kunyan Sandy Adiana Bassa Mantemu, young friends, yes. Mabbe chop water from Monsomodia for Tituana Modia.
And it's Ghana is celebrating Republic Day. Republic Day, but I know minor dear who completely. Abruni bi eni esubi 1960 1st July and a day pacho where babunu how many years and where we school utifi when you adwuma what we say you feel so what don ho bibie mu ana. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ofa.
Man am na ka say
Ofa enunkum asin for see this shit.
Aminti o
Ofa anope e da wase the Bia Solini Yanka Kana said Trofo Nina to Gum say Mancadana, a movie Sankakra. Ghana here to wait. 94.1. There was be a Badam or ya the Bia, Yakato, way and arguing my way to Apota Punyano, near Jano. It's Mahama who say a short memory, no, and they or chairs or highest memory, and any short memory who you should not drink. Ghana for Ghana for any this also the if any no one Katana Yahono and I was at the
don't miss the discussion. I think say you are taking up Obia share 3 years Obi school or Tifi Onye Jumanye. I want you to share with me in Penifon the name so but one kasa, what is your situation? My good morning.
Good morning, Reverend.
One I'm in a kasa.
One of us original is a have a name of certification of
okay.
Reverend, sir, and commoner what you can know. Maybe I make a sign any another higher one. Good factory. Year by the two about the year 2023-2024. And Omoka as a mobile baby. When let us about honomal. More than 2,000. Dear na on school cram from where we are. I want to meet a mama for the far light. Any interview. A mama for the crowd the whole day go by. Some about the first man. Yeah, any no. Any at the river, and the company now, Babu Kumaya, and Nenny now, Bruno. Shankani now, a most percent of one for years, Juma. Can you think a beer will be school and community money at the end? Can send money in our home? And Kababi Mamma Beer, and Kasoka University, my years, but a number to never fact every million and for Mano. And the time pay for the revenue. Sometimes you have already so that I see a fire or more. Mama, Pammy and fire or my night, she and pay for sometimes. Although I say you do not have you do not have no wood and why any yet. When you say you pay for the chair on the revenue. That's it.
And for the next caller. Hello, good morning. When you?
Hello. Good morning.
One minute, I say.
But your father left me to Commander Keku.
My minty Obama. Commander Sugar Factory, no way.
Dr. Wapa Zenka, may jump at a command listen. May show put a command listen. That I do. Why is it blue? That I don't I am your crown, that's an one. Every sometimes I come. Marketer, no dictator, pure living car. It is the meaning for many nursing training to be university. So it's not your hospital, no what's it, nurses are short to wound them. Precious don't know what's it, nurses mean. There's none who fear all the post one more. No, it's a but I would talk to no examine Nash and the Uncle School. Never been malfunction. A Benabo school will be a convinced with ye. No, I was not the placement, no matter half an action. I have to say,
so good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, one minute, I say.
EZRA 94.1 and Kumasi.
Okay, sir, friend.
What's the no I go for?
My mintio.
On my dear, send him paying for it. Your my back. Well, how should I think you have possible about the paper? Natchez and paying for and to me, one on my 94.1. They are back and say, yellow man. Yet, trouble, you Chad or money bats. Now you pisco. Intimate quick hard. Say, Yamia Momo. Yamia Momo, or money, I did not tell me about it. It's your lemon.
EZRA 94.1
and Commoners can be mine. Your breath, your blow.
What's the no way there, Juma? Father Nescola. This is Brem Mamma Bois baby, you know. Yeah, you could swipe pick a course. I think you will be there. Hello, good morning.
EZRA 94.1.
Good morning.
hello, sir.
Yeah, one minute, I say.
Boss Pachamedi, Isaac Covalabed to make a session at Apocracy.
Maminti Ubemena.
In fact, Massa, they are cost for Ghana, near meaning the credit. I will hope. Procrassi baby, I met Massa, I'll be sure Quaya Nipa Faso.
Nipa Faso. We're 1995, Rollins time, we're 95, 95, and our Rollins Nankasa, Edene, Bossa Shows, and the moon was your best saying painful. Yan time. Okay, I was about yeah, we're 1995. You sure you want kind say ya Rollins, JJ Rollins. And on one name, Nipa ye sesa womo, womu kemu, a woo yet, and a good Nipa ne gugu, you see any sound. Any in crying. Say ya, any.
EZRA 94.1
any yeah.
Nyame adoma 2036 enti o te ba bia nsuo yiri ye na o pa tu ko wan tu a 1960 kura nsuo yiri nkan 1960 to 1995 95 yiri yetia 2014 enyiri 2010 enyiri 2036 ensuo bayiri enti wote ba bia ensuo yiri afa wa tu free ho cause ensuo ba san so yiri obi antimi nya ogwade bia na wasoma drone na what office na drone ho enti Ghana ni ba bia wote adu ensuo to ayiri no oba yiri afa nipa na de ono wo kwako yi nipa no so de ne ko oni aka de place si ai boras ne ade Navy for one more day, Navy for I didn't know Navy for yato akufo ado ato aeroplane police for yes akufo ado ato plane be me ensa chopper e de ama ye nuan police for owa me say sabre we and o man join man for one ya to agum na ka play yi ama for omo de na ya me si soro na yi yo e ma me ne kru ne ma ebone edan no roof na pampam ano mugu ho na o maka pampam ho o muntimi pie oba na ma twam no aye ba na ni na ba bia tie no ensuo to na e ban kakran ntana ho e be yira fa obewu uwu a mampani betena play mu ya e be twa video be sintirase enko ba bia abusia enshaba painting na make am for dia ma wo se is it no graphiato no on se de dinka ya ni si jun ya wieye wasan so ato aso se 50 samre ko pem sa afen be ko na wieye no overtography ato a odi kuja free from now to December ending graphiato bia beto bia free odi kuja ana afen so be ya adwuma no de ama free we nyina eye nshiraba painting ntime so se no de open graphiato ato pe paint ahodo ato de akono koto wo nshiraba ho wono mo paint na efo wo mo graphiatos na efo pa na se eba residential interior commercial ene eye industrial painting ni nyina de enshaba na yehu adwuma o graphiato say wa USS na person osua painting so abra na wono anya adwuma nkyerɛw 0554818900 o meduma kumase kwan so ana ne nkodi nkomo new bafana ba mesa na meka fama wo wadaroma wo yare a ya nom bafa ne bi na mu awo de owo osa atiridie ana afe de owo typhoid no ya bafan malamix ana meka fo de amana no pay onya bi no ma na aboa pa na emom no wo nam yade mesro wo ba wo ho a ne nsu fitia bi gu enka no afiri eho ba ne nye kra mesro wo hia bafan be ma wo low sperm count wo hia bafan be ma ne sisita ya ne ya wo hia bafan be ma ne be ma no atwan ekuma bi se adre ba office no so wo hia bafan wo yo ba no atenka sam wo fom so aya no bafan ne ba me sa ne capsules ero na be boa no brane ha ba ya de aye ne nti wono mo a eboa wo ensa ya de ba akopɛ anintonom ebetu ya de ase okon kran ya case work o kan shi drug clean haro seba na bo ache ba onom nyina wo bia betuo kumase upe bia tua dani heba colinac misty adiya pharmacy samenko ketia Freddy Mens ane blizzard require okay have me ewo ebuakwa pure live nso ebuakwa smart heba ewo boase esapon ekonongo owusu kobi na Isaac pharmacy nso ewo nkoko 0240581585 one mo any enkomo na enshaba drilling company say usi dan ni wi atunsuo mesraw say yenko obi fie nkonko sensuo e wo se utu wa unsuo se ope pipe eye borehole drilling well drilling na se abura ani tunsuo nyina utuma ho maka kire se wo pipe na se ani no nye eye nchenkene entimi nsinia mampo untimi fanware a eye enshaba drilling na eti ani aye ne yedi ama wo enshaba se wo kumase sunwane brekum oboase enkran bia bia wo bia afre no obetu hia ba betu nsu amon 0244496632 grofine eye mojadro grofine eye adru a onomo a obetimi adidi onomo a obetimi ada oye oba o menstruation no emeyi a wadro eye grofine eye koko ene nubena haban ne yade ayafra ene ye grofine ene ntimiso onum grofine a moja eswate nyina obu ho ye adwuma kakra bia no aye mremre menyare nso menti apo oba bia na ya seta ye ne ya meso ya pe grofine na enom koko ne nubena hodo ne yade aye ye grofine ointment nso ho ya ne nyina ebebo apa grofine ebe mu anyi fine 024459 6532. Amazing Grace Group of Companies say ubesi dan no a bo ojapadia ho ban obabo ojapadia ho ban a Amazing Grace for Mr. eba no CCTV installation ene ne monitoring a wo mo ya hu adwuma o pese ya install CCTV ama o fie na ya de eto phone so ma eni nti wo adwuma mu a de ekoso wo fie nyina na ohu awo phone so na o monitor ya be ni nyina de ama o ya bo fie no ho ban 24/7 electric fence system wasi dana wie owo no yemfa eniama nguso na obi fra ache no na wagina ho ano etuntuntum no awu ni nyina be ni nyina de ama me so woni watchman woni gate man eni nti ewose oka ne duru ho a gate no abie automated gate ni nyina no ye de be sha oka anim na ye de ahya o gate no anim ade ama eba no air condition ho mpempana de ne ton eni ne siesie nso a ho adwuma car tracking system Amazing Grace for yawo adum Kumase 0546 475 994 and from us say dua mesro ajawusu ane wa bene pa wasi say my friend the doctor biem na ono sa doctor no doctor for the book of anoche no na ono no oye ajawusu no bra haban ya nei obo ade ade ama no di tu yade ase na no dene mesro de ne ya wo akwai na wono in fact wa bene pa wabetro wonyem soso na ne ma bia di kwansa wo ye wo ya akho won tro se jai wo se men kan tro se de owo stomach ulcer no o wa anu aduro kika no bra aban bi bom no de mawa ekwa emabiem yade be huhum de ye hunam de fako na emframa se dua ontu ase emfama wo agya kwabra wusu na wo nyankyere ne ase kokoso ahemfie no enchen hono a 055 99 040 24 one no Ennin komo Gwambe Herbal and Homeopathic say o mfidie ya wode betu ya de ase ama wo oba ebem wagina mfidie so ya de mfidie be so aso ba bia yade wo bia na amaye signal na afi ya sa adiamon ya homeopathic treatment ye twa scan ye lab eba no physiotherapy machines a ewoni nyina bi spiritual counseling e betro kwan befa so abedidie yade bia tete wono fabra Gwambe ho obetu ase adiamon eba no honhom de anso a nature environment wa manim de no ene eye suahuna ho do a de betu ase ama wo ye wo donyina 0241 587674 oni ya eni enkomo na ya mo antu ya de ase emfa emao na mamen kamfo aya Spanish 3 power combine Antec for edi aduraba wose wakeka garlic edi afra enubredu nsia ene edi aye aduro otena se na ona se tataya na wanom bi oye adwuma kakra bi no abre na wanom bi wo mu srade ne doso dodo bu wa srade na ebebere wonimu mesrawo uhia eye Spanish garlic mixture papunta checho kakra bi akata ena o miti kata ebeko mesho obi anumka obu a onu obi gi akinye okasa ya yese onu awini etoda bi aya na animu no enye eninti bo atim so okasa okotokokura ni bo chechesi o go man so yese wawini ampa kotokọ ya de chechesi mesho toda bi ya na wadum ni ntia enye wadum no aka no be gi akinye no pa mesho aya nom Spanish garlic mixture ni bi de ebema owedie na kama no aya Spanish jingo capsules aya for anti-aging aya 0266 114 111 na oni eni enkomo na yemu apa ava
live on EZRA TV, EZRA Radio, and a Republic holiday. Republic HRS or my Ghana 1960 1st of July yade hu kra as a total independent country 3 years on after independence from the British monarch. And okay, Ibisa said, are we total independence? As a youth, I will use school. How many years now did you feel? Baby, I wore the basic social amenity for every country. 70 years on as a country there. Nka baby, I will not more coin. More trouble.
EZRA 94.1.
Say you pa more trouble. O man kwan yintimi nya kwan mani ni 10 years or 20 years. Ye ai mo amafa Sokoban New Road udu ansana aba bedu trade no wa branch ofa wa kusi anwan kwanta e kwan no anu achi akofo ado ye ai I think that was 2002 2003 he ya no omu san teta kwan mu nyina asai
ya nye ne ye
ofa okokopie e ofase kokko kokobin e wa nwan kwanta ye kwan ni mu nyina tutu adey 0558-620-300 and 0531-455-105. I'm in front of that batch of course. Ubetimi afresh. Share with me. We are Ghanaian. Are we independent? When we are school, how has the life been?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Kofi.
What am I going to say?
Kofi,
EZRA 94.1.
Chrono Nama or my way. Yeah, you money. You could answer to Tiana. Oh, Chrono, or my way. You are going to phone up Chrono, chicken or Sabakan. And so you won't find it. No, what's an answer. Maybe Skytrain. Maybe Sigani, the Akutia, maybe at all. Then I you can do the book for Musa. You have a talk as we need. Cast now, Mr. Kazua, Ma. And three years when the Insa, the new president, Ghana, Asante, here. Now, in fact, all Ghana, nice, I don't know, so and almost the idea no more cam or take cookie down, you should come out or more cam or cookie down. Well, I didn't dream on it. And I will say, when the news will be a little bit and you have your armor to you.
My info for hello 0558-620-300. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why am I in a case?
Patrol me did the barrier. As a friend of Virginia on
Virginia, okay, or stadium.
Stadium.
I ain't you.
Now, and I played your Damase, program. I'm more than and I told me be on my Anna. Also, TV. That's a water and same say, Ayana, and me and Mukuni are and Pensua yet be. My friend said video I move showing. In you fire not first the Anupocrano, Nanka no cry, and cotton care queen in the baby. Now, on my Nanka, you such a baby, Yamam. For example, all your Abaya, Untimin Quine, but individual be person or wow, that's a way of choir, yes, a brandy big shot a craft to parliament. And now we are seeing a say, I see a pan say. Adwuma sama yɛken fire service for the police for recruitment for mo fai omo in 6 months and after 8 months you can buy I know I send a tag you know be adwuma how much more to be our nursing training 4 years teacher training 4 years ono beba obetimi asa chen sa 5 years
5 years what ya born ho come in skakra wo school mu ato aduane adi
na so oje ho kra won ti afi. So, until a man and rabbi blew on my was a yes, even campaign, I am a boy. Thank you, President for no Baba Bidios, you wouldn't say a higher. But still now, so we are campaign also so Moboka, what Bocanos also bounds of person also Seneca. So, and you know, I was a Shana Sam Rani, or in say, yeah, 90 years of summer. Obi a won't me ya wokai obi be ye bia boa won so afi so opeka krama me eno wa fi ne sei sambra no kwa de me twe ho kwa na nti afi kwa wo my wi mu na na ma me nko no obi mredi why
I mean Shraw and for the next caller 0558-620-300. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mana me ne kase
I say Ephraim Mariam me kasa free man class
I mean Tio Mariam
Pastor Eyasamo 94.1 Who Yasamo ya moken we are school 2021 College of Education we national service my license be there intact and so ya train ya omo be ported ya me applied o apply I won't be ebe no ma fa nipa ne na anu ya da omo be ya ade anche kro omo close ported ya apply for and say she
Edu Kumasi
we are then
me muba mo nim kakranka sira
afra wate acha so ma me no nyina nim after training college there
me
5 years ni o ba be boa busia What else to tell?
Look, I'm a sour and cram is
Ezra 94.1 Edu Kumasi.
Radin Kaum. Hello, good morning. Now we better than my boys bear 4 and 5. Good morning.
Kofi.
Yeah, Baba.
Me does a papa no pay Mupa Obama. And Asante my negana in Kofi. Asante no pay and person can say, walk school at some say, Yamuko school in Jumana walk. No quite. The year young school is so Kofi your dorsal or Ghana. And Timuka, Namusumun count on Nanma, a Mampinin and Pin for Mampini be a banana telephone said, Yamuko school so Conway and a modern buffer or Ma or Mayade, or which me ejuma. Now here, sir, a crown for a dorsana. Study a young school because people call office being conquered maybe out. Not you know, conquer 1 million year, then it's me. Coffee, they come over here, no, let's say. Say, there be bad, you pay for young for bull and call papa. It's a company and sure top. No one you baby out the fashion should know the encounter here. I'm off for say, oh, see from the Fanco, Nagana Dampine. Another day. You must say,
okay. Baba Medas say, hello, good morning. When you
Ezra 94.1.
Yeah, good morning.
Fine, Minia.
My name is Nekase.
Media Puku make a set pretech.
Mamintio Yapuku.
The patch offer. Na mianim nuclear, Munstra Mampeni, your mamma mine. A acquired diverse, I yet walk on a day and Yinamono, yes,